Hi everyone, Al here with the final episode review of Hell's Paradise Season 1. At first we see Cheyenne arrive on the battlefield and immediately instructs Nurugai to use her sword and cut Senta's flowers and roots. This action is aimed at slowing down Senta's transformation. Cheyenne emphasizes the importance of this task to Nurugai and urges her to carry it out swiftly. Furthermore, Cheyenne tells Nurugai to ensure Yuzuriha and Sajiri are taken away from the area, away from the impending battle between him and Mudan. With a sense of urgency, Cheyenne wants to keep the two girls safe and out of harm's way. So it seems like people can still be saved even if they start turning into flowers if they get treated fast enough. Then we see Cheyenne saying that the creature before him and the one who killed Tensen kinda feels the same. He reveals that he has honed his ability to sense Tao and plans to defeat Mudan. Meanwhile, Nurugai proceeds to remove Senta's roots and flowers. She acknowledges the possibility of Senta perishing, and Hoko admits his inability to aid him. Yuzuriha attends to Senta's bleeding while Nurugai and Sajiri observe Cheyenne's battle against Mudan. Cheyenne appears to have the upper hand, prompting Sajiri to question the compatibility of Cheyenne's Tao with Mudan's. I wonder how Cheyenne's Tao grew so fast because it wasn't like this last time we saw him. Next we see Mudan chuckle while flowers sprout on Cheyenne's body. He warns Cheyenne that even the slightest scratch will cause more flowers to grow. Cheyenne swiftly removes the flowers using his sword. Sajiri expresses concern about Cheyenne's ability to handle Mudan alone and suggests that she and the girls assist him. However, Yuzuriha declines, explaining that she is depleted of energy. Nurugai embraces the two girls and reveals her energy healing powers. Sajiri and Nurugai join Cheyenne on the battlefield. Sajiri informs Cheyenne about Mudan's weak point, the Tensen. To protect themselves from Mudan's flowers, they are covered in Yuzuriha's mucus and bandages. Nurugai's power that can help others recover their stamina through hugs might be really useful later on, and I want to know more about it. We see Nurugai, Cheyenne, and Sajiri pledge to execute Sajiri's plan, and together they launch an assault on Mudan. Sajiri immobilizes one of Mudan's arms, providing an opportunity for Cheyenne to strike at its tendons. However, Cheyenne hesitates as he doesn't sense any Tao emanating from those particular areas of Mudan's body. Suddenly, Senta advises Cheyenne to target Mudan's ovule, which serves as the tendon in his plant form. Acting on Senta's guidance, Cheyenne slices through Mudan's ovule, leading to Mudan's demise, transforming into a field of flowers. The animation of this past was quite good. It wasn't anything mind-blowing, but it was well done nonetheless. Also, it seemed like Mudan was really grateful that they finally killed him, so I wonder what's the story behind it and how exactly do these Tensen feel about their lives. Then we see the group gather around Senta to assess his condition. Yuzuriha informs them that he has only 1 more hour left. Sajiri proposes using some salve on Senta, but Yuzuriha, having only 1 dose left, believes it would be better to use it on Cheyenne instead. Yuzuriha declines splitting the dose, expressing the need to save some for herself. Yuzuriha advises Senta to think of a cherished memory before his passing. Senta shares that his final wish was to be held in Yuzuriha's arms. After burying Senta, Yuzuriha expresses her curiosity about Cheyenne and Nurugai's origins. However, Cheyenne suggests leaving the area. Before they can delve into the conversation, Sajiri interrupts and expresses gratitude to Yuzuriha for her comforting words. She proposes treating everyone, including the criminals and the seamen, as equals and devising a new plan to ensure their survival on the island. This part showed a new side of Yuzuriha's character. She is very cruel and level-headed, but she also has a gentle side to her that cares for others, and I really like this. Elsewhere we see Gabimaru wake up in a cave where Tamiya, Fuchi, and Mei are present. Tamiya informs Gabimaru that he brought him there, but Gabimaru has no recollection of it. Meanwhile, Sajiri and the rest of the group discover a temple and decide to spend the night there. While Nurugai and Yuzuriha argue about clothing, Cheyenne suggests reviewing the available information to aid them in their journey. They engage in a discussion about Tao, considering its advantages and disadvantages. Yuzuriha mentions Mudan's mention of the elixir of life, and Cheyenne understands that the Shogun would not accept a response stating that they couldn't find it. Sajiri, however, knows that Mudan's claims were false because Gabimaru had informed her about his village chief's immortality, proving the existence of the elixir of life. I really don't understand how Sajiri and the others are so relaxed when literally hiding in what appears to be the Horai Palace. Also, I think they will find the elixir of life somehow in the end. Moving on, we see Yuzuriha challenge Sajiri's assertion and suggests that Gabimaru's village chief might have used illusions to deceive him into believing in his immortality. She says that such leaders often manipulate and imprint false beliefs onto their followers. Yuzuriha specifically raises doubts about Gabimaru's relationship with his wife, questioning whether their love is genuine or manufactured. She ponders whether the village chief emotionally manipulated Gabimaru to carry out dangerous missions for him. Yuzuriha speculates about the authenticity of Gabimaru's wife, but acknowledges that she is merely offering speculative thoughts to Sajiri. Now, I do think Yui is real, and so is their relationship, but I think it will be a big plot point later on, just like this episode is hinting. Elsewhere, we see Gabimaru struggle to recollect his memories, as his memory remains limited to his own identity. He makes a vow to go along with Mei, Fuchi, and Tamiya, but also acknowledges that if circumstances turn against him, then he will not hesitate to eliminate them. Meanwhile, Cheyenne and Sajiri meet outside the temple, where Sajiri expresses her frustration over the loss of their fellow seaman. She shares her thoughts about Gabimaru, feeling a deep sorrow for the tragic life he had endured. Simultaneously, Gabimaru contemplates a fleeting memory of an intimate moment shared with someone. I still don't understand how Sajiri and Gabimaru built such a strong bond and feelings for each other so fast. Also, it will be interesting to see how Gabimaru behaves with his memory now being very limited. At the end, we see outside Shinsenkyo, people of the Shogun discuss matters with two new seaman members and inform them of their upcoming visit to Shinsenkyo to monitor the progress of the current expedition members. We see one of the newest seaman members is named Shujin. So it's very clear that the Shogun has many plans and doesn't trust our main cast. Overall, Hell's Paradise was decent. I didn't enjoy it as much as others did, but I can't say it was bad either. If you guys like action and don't nitpick too much, then you will definitely enjoy it. Also, Season 2 has been confirmed, although we don't have any details yet. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. If you like my video and want to see me make more, then hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to say something, then leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter or check out my Facebook page. Links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.